for 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, I picked the rope.
I'm not ready.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. Well, it's easier if I just show you, because the day did not start out like this. The day started out so hopeful. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to what is sure to be a very fun video. Today, I'm doing higher or lower with extreme punishments. This is the bowl of punishments. I don't know what's all in here, but I have to pull one of these every time I get a question wrong on this higher or lower game. The goal for today is to get 20 in a row. How the game works is it'll give you two things, and it can be literally anything in the world. So this first one is either the Shawshank Redemption or Bon Jovi, and I have to figure out which one of these two is searched on Google more for the past year. So I think Bon Jovi has been more popular the past year than Shawshank Redemption. I'm gonna go with that. That's 1 million. Boom. So right now my score is 1. I'm trying to get 20 of those in a row. The video will end when I get 20 of these in a row or I run out of challenges. Hopefully I don't run out of challenges, because then I have a lot of pretty terrible challenges to do. I'm going to try to get 20 of these correct in a row, and let's see if I can get it first try. So we're on Cheap Flights versus Bon Jovi. Cheap Flights has got to have way more than 1 million searches, right? Okay. So there's 2. See, 20 is going to be easy. Here we go. I don't know what the Bobo doll experience... Yeah, okay, that's not even close. I don't even know what the Bobo doll experiment is. I also don't know what Klarna is, but surely more than 40,000 people do. Oh, that's actually pretty popular. Good for them. Oh, okay, this is where it gets dicey. Golden Retriever does have more than 3.3 million Google searches every year. I reckon yes. I'm gonna say yes. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, that's really close. Those are really close, but I got it. I'm gonna go with Golden Retriever again. There's no way that many people. There we go. We're on a score of 6. We're on a roll right now. Garlic bread, or I'm still saying garlic bread. The more generic ones, I feel like, are gonna be the most searched ones because they're a part of it. Like Monopoly, you're only referring to the game Monopoly. Any recipe that calls for garlic bread, you're gonna be Googling garlic bread. So I'm gonna go with garlic bread. My reasoning. Oh, whoa, don't. Well, that's the first one already done. So let's pull out of this bowl of challenges and let's see what we get first. Do 50 pull-ups. This is the first one. All right, I had to go to my sister's room because this doesn't fit in my door frame. Luckily, it fits in my sister's door frame. I thought all our doors were the same size, but apparently hers is smaller. So I'm gonna do 50 pull-ups now. Not in a row, because that would be awful. And I literally don't think I could do that. Oh, I'm already giving out. Okay, there's 10. Oh, this is gonna be even worse than I thought. While I'm waiting for my energy to come back, you guys wanna see my sunburn line? Look at that. Oh, that is truly dreadful. Can you guys see that? Oh my gosh. It's such, I gotta go shirtless in the sun more because that is bad. When summer gets here, that's gonna be nasty. The sunburn is quite bad too, but the line is way worse. All right, 5 more. Okay. 15. Look, I'm not gonna bore you guys with the 50 pull-ups. There's a lot of me just waiting around, so I'm speeding up the footage now. Just know I was already out of energy by the end of the first challenge. Surely I should just do the thumbnail picture right now, too. My friends made these challenges, so I don't know what's in there, but it can't be much worse than this. This has to be the worst one, so I should just take the thumbnail face, right? Oh. This is a good one. I'm just hanging here dead. Maybe this will be the thumbnail. One of these, you want to... This has got to be the... Okay, we got rid of the worst one first. I literally don't know what else they could throw at me that would be worse than 50 pull-ups. Thankfully, I'm pretty used to pull-ups. You can see right here I'm repping out some more. I do rock climbing. I love rock climbing. I love going rock climbing. And so obviously my biceps are pretty good at pulling myself up, really good at pull-ups. I mean, rock climbing translates just so well over to doing pull-ups, so it really helped a lot in that area. Still, I had to do 50 of them, so that kind of sucked. But it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I only need to do 5 more pull-ups, but before I do that, you need to like this video. You see this right here? You see this like button? Smash that like button. Bam, bam. All the like button. Bam, bam. Yeah. Oh yeah, just smash that like button. Come on. And if you haven't subscribed, then smash the subscribe button. Come on. Just dominate that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, so you should do that because we're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers, and also like, because that way YouTube knows that this video is good and that you're enjoying this video, and I punched that door a little bit too hard. 5 more pull-ups. I'm not ready. 3, 4, 5. 50 pull-ups. There we go. Let's get back to the game. All right, I am back from that awful experience, and it's time for attempt number 2. I don't even know what either of these are, so I'm gonna go Shutter Island. Oh wow, that was a random guess, but I was correct. Magic Johnson's gotta be more search. Oh no! No, not already! I literally got 2 in. Here we go. Let's see what this is. Chug a beer? Oh yeah! Let's chug, boys! I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm only 19 years old, so I can't have a beer. In fact, this beer that we have in my fridge is literally over a year expired. So I couldn't illegally drink even if I wanted to. I don't even know why this is still in our fridge. We should probably throw it away. That's going to be there by the time I am 21. And then I can have 4 years expired beer if I wanted to. The real challenge was chug a water bottle. Okay, so don't worry. I'm not breaking the law. I'm only 19. But I am going to see if I can chug this water bottle in just 2 minutes. Let's begin. That is some good water.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh no, I only have 10 seconds left. I'm not gonna finish this in time. How is this thing not done? There we go, chugged the whole thing. If that part offended you because I was wasting water that could have been used for Africans, I just want you to know I am deeply sorry and I apologize. And if you are an African and you wanted that water, I am so sorry to make you jealous of my bougie lifestyle. Now it's time to actually chug a bottle of water. Done. Back to the higher or lower. Alright guys, hopefully I can get more than 2 this time. But it's not looking too likely because, again, I don't know what these 2 things are. Balron and Greenpeace. This has got to be a city, so I'm guessing it's more searched than Greenpeace. Because that's just a ship. Oh no, Shawshank Redemption was on here earlier. Oh, how many people? Oh, I forgot how much Shawshank Redemption had. Come on. Think, Josh, think. Come on, you've already seen Shawshank. Did it have more or less than 1.2 million? I'm gonna go with it had less, so I'm gonna go with Bob Ryan. Yes! Okay, my memory is not too terrible. Paragliding. I don't think 500,000 people are looking up paragliding. I got 2 again! I got the same score! Alright, here we go. Oh, I wonder what it's gonna be. Probably terrible. Juggling trick shot. Okay, that one's actually kind of interesting. I grew up juggling, so this shouldn't take too long, but I am curious to find out. Did I just make that first try? I promise that was first try. Let's pick another one. This one. Let's just see what it is for the fun of it, and then we'll get back to the game. Remind everybody to subscribe. Like the video, subscribe. I've already told you guys to do that, but it is nice that they included a card in here that lets you guys know to do that as well. They were ahead of the game on that one. So this is your second warning. You should like the video and subscribe. I'm actually so bad at this. Okay, Twitter has got to be more searched up. 150 million. It's got to be less. Whatever it is, it's not as searched up. The longest journey, yeah, okay. Twitter's way more searched up. In this one, only 12,000 people searched up. So the next one, Old Tavern, crap, I don't know what that is, but surely more than 12,000 people searched for it. There we go. Okay, this is where it gets hard. These freaking 500,000. Okay, Super Bowl's got to be like millions. 7 million. We're on a good pace here. Big Brother or the Super Bowl? Oh, that's really hard. Oh, that is really hard, but I gotta go Super Bowl. Oh, wow, not as many people like Orwell as I thought. What the? Hey, respect for 1984. Big Brother's more than that. Okay, this next one's 4,400 people. Surely Kellogg's is way more. This is the run, people. Come on. Okay, here we go. Pug or Kellogg. Oh, a specific dog breed is getting more than 400,000. I don't see that happening. I'm going with Kellogg. Tell most embarrassing first date story. Oh, that's actually a fun one. Okay. I've only had one girlfriend, so I only have one embarrassing first date. But it was kind of funny. I took her to Culver's, which is actually the place we broke up. We broke up at Culver's, and our first date was Culver's, but that's a story for another time. I took her to Culver's. If you want my advice for a first date, don't do food. I know people always say like, oh, go to like a restaurant, maybe grab some fast food. Don't do this. There's a reason why you should never take a first date to a food place, and it's because you're both eating. When I was eating with her, it was so awkward at first because we didn't know each other that well. We had only met each other like 2 months prior to this first date, and we weren't like dating, so we had never really spent time. This was the first time we had ever spent time alone together, so we weren't that comfortable with each other. And when you are eating, half the time is spent eating. Half the time is spent not talking. So you'd have like a conversation, and then there would be an awkward pause as we're both eating our burger. The reason why going to food places works so well in groups is because I can eat my food while like 2 people are talking, and then when I'm finished with my bite, I can join in the conversation and take over for someone else as they start eating their food. Like, it's like a good kind of system where everyone goes in a circle, like everyone's eating their food while joining in with the conversation. And so it's great for big groups, right? Like going to restaurants, fast food places just to hang out are great. But if you're on a one-on-one scenario, especially with someone where you're not comfortable with, it creates some awkward moments where for like 30 seconds you're just kind of like eating in front of them. When we're both eating and neither of us were talking, it was so awkward. So don't go to a food place on your first date. Now, if you know the person really well, like after a few dates, it was fine because we were really comfortable with each other and we were completely fine to just sit in silence. Like that becomes a normal part of any relationship, learning to just, you know, like sitting near the person or eating in silence when you don't have much to say. But when it's a first date, there's more pressure to get to know the person. You don't want those awkward long pauses because then it feels like an eternity. Again, after the first date, go eat food all you want, but I would stay away from food on the first date. Well, that was my story. I guess it wasn't too embarrassing of a story. It was just a little bit awkward, but I've only had one girlfriend, so what do you want from me? I'll tell you what I want from me. I want to finish this game. BMW or it's BMW. That's not even close. It's BMW again. Okay. That is quite a bit though, Jay-Z. 2.24. Horn? Horn is not pulling more than 2 million. Yeah, okay, not even close. This game is really messing with my mind. Ray Charles. Oh, I love Ray Charles. I absolutely love Ray Charles, but it's 2025. I don't think he's pulling more than the horn. Well, I'm wrong, so who cares? I'm actually happy to be wrong about that one. Ray Charles, good job. You're doing great. I'm yet to get over 10. My goal is 20 for today. I'm gonna run out of challenges, but I'm almost done. I'm almost out of challenges. Here we go. Let's just pick one. Plank for 10 minutes. Of course that's the challenge. Wow, what great content this is. I'm gonna plank for 10 minutes. This is gonna be raw, uncut footage. I'm not even gonna speed it up for you guys. This is gonna be 10 minutes raw of me planking while I scream into the camera. Ready? Let's start the timer. Go! Ah! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not gonna do that. The plan is to do this plank for 5 minutes and then take a 5-minute rest and then plank for 5 minutes again. I think I can do that. A 5-minute plank shouldn't be too hard for me. So I'm just gonna do a 5-minute plank twice. There's my 10-minute plank, and hopefully I can get over 10 points.
Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I was in a very bad headspace going into this plank. I hate planks with a passion, and I forgot to take off my socks. I was in socks the whole time. You can see me when the footage is sped up, just fidgeting around so much trying to get to this 5 minutes. I didn't even end up getting 5 minutes. I only got 3 minutes for the first plank that I did. It was just terrible. I absolutely hated it, and I wanted to quit the video right here.
I lasted 3 minutes. I couldn't even last 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna try. Second time, I'm gonna try to do 5 minutes this time so that way I can finish with a 2-minute plank. I took my socks off. That was the main problem. I think that's why I only had 3 minutes, because I kept on sliding everywhere. It was super uncomfortable. So now with the socks off, I should be able to get a 5-minute plank in. Let's begin.
Once I took my socks off, I really started to lock in. The funny thing about planks is that the whole time you're doing them, all you can think about whenever you're doing a plank is how awful it is and how you can't wait to stop, and how, you just can't hold on any longer and you can't plank any longer. And then the second your knees drop to the ground, all you think about is how you could have gone one more second. And that's kind of how I was thinking about this plank. Like I knew I could do this plank for 5 more minutes. I needed to get 5 minutes, and then I could do another plank for just 2 minutes. That would be easy. But I had to do this, and I just had to keep on telling myself, no matter how much I wanted to quit, I can't, because the second my knee drops, I knew I was going to be so disappointed. I knew I was going to be so mad, and that motivated me to keep on going. And something kind of special happened around 2 minutes into this plank. I really started locking in. I started really having fun again, which is weird because you'd think the longer you're holding a plank, the less fun you'd have. But something happened in my mentality. It switched, and I just thought, I'm going to attack this video. I just kept on thinking, I'm on a roll. I'm going to get this done. And then I did it.
All right. 2 minutes left. All right, final one. Here we go. 2 minutes left. Let's put it on the clock and let's begin.
The last plank was for 2 minutes. Yeah, it hurt because I had already planked for 8 minutes at this point, but I took a 5-minute rest before going again, so I was pretty comfortable. I was good, and more than anything, I was just now excited to get back to higher or lower.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come on! Let's go! Oh!
I hate planking, and I'm never planking again in my life.
I don't quite know how to explain it, but I kind of have more energy after that plank. Like, I feel ready to attack this. Come on, I'm ready for this. Chevrolet tracks or the X Factor, I'm going with Chevrolet. Yeah, no one searches up the X Factor anymore, come on. The Supreme, I've never even heard of those people. Oh, that was actually closer than I thought it would be. All right, come on. Dog breed, automatically way more than whoever the Supremes are. Oh, are the Supremes, they sang Mr. Sandman? Is that correct? Poverty? No one's just looking up poverty, though. So I'm going to say, yeah. No one's just Googling. I don't know really how the Google works. If it's like, no one's searching up poverty more than a dog. Does that sound bad? Celeste, that's a really popular game. Does Celeste have more? Screw it, I'm saying yes. Oh! Okay, I really didn't think that one was going to be right. I'm going to be on Bruno Mars way more than Celeste. Celeste is a great game. If you've never played it, it's a pretty cool game. All right, Bruno Mars or Refugee? That's such a generic topic. From the generic topic so far, we know it's probably under 1 million. Yeah, way under 1 million. Okay, if it's a generic topic and not a specific person or place, like NASA, yeah, like a thing. A pronoun, typically, those are the higher ones. Like, marathon, pretty generic, so NASA, I'm gonna go with this higher. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh, we're gonna hit double digits. Wordle. I do a Wordle. Wordle's, but I don't Google the word Wordle. So that's why I think marathon is more. Oh my gosh! 101. I didn't realize Wordle was still so popular. I play the Wordle every day. I didn't know. Well, good job, Wordle. You're doing great. Okay, let's see what we got here. Come on. Hold a handstand for 5 seconds. I can do that. I can hold a handstand for 5 seconds. Let's go. I can definitely handstand. And these are my bench pressing straps. If you have straps for bench press, I would use them when handstanding because it helps stabilize your wrist. Just makes it a whole lot easier. So here's my 5-second handstand. That was way longer than 5 seconds. All right, that was fun. I'm having fun again. I love a good handstand. I enjoy it. It's really fun. I feel like this is the one. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get to 20, starting out with Magic the Gathering or this guy who I've never heard the name of, so I'm going with Magic the Gathering. That's pretty popular though, 165,000. Not bad for a dude. I don't even think this one's gonna be a competition. Magic the Gathering, a Motorola stylus, a random stylus. Okay, and that's only 8,000. So the next one, Overwatch, is gonna be way more. This is a dicey one. 800,000 is always dicey. Malaria. Do I think 1 million people are searching up malaria? I reckon no. I'm gonna go with Overwatch on this. Pretty close numbers, but I was correct. Okay. That was a close one. Malaria pulled through, but I think this one is gonna be this one's probably One Direction by quite a bit. Yeah, okay. We're getting through this. This is going great. Venus Williams. No way she has more than one Direction. Sorry, Williams. Wait, what just happened? Oh my gosh, I picked the rope! That doesn't count! I get one redo. I said One Direction. That doesn't get... No! What happened?
One eternity later.
That one does not count. You guys heard me say One Direction over Venus. That was a mistake. I misclicked. I swear. I don't know what happened. I had a mental fluff. I think I just thought because it was the newest one that I clicked it, even though I said One Direction was higher. That's not going to happen again. I found a different higher or lower game. It's the same deal, same thing, but I actually physically click on the new one, higher or lower. So that can't happen again. That's not going to happen again. Okay, so we're going to keep the streak alive. I'm not drawing out of this bowl. Okay, you guys saw that I knew it was One Direction. It's bad enough I lost my score. I'm back at 0. Isn't that enough? We're going to keep it going with this one, keep the good energy flowing, and we're going to get on a run. 12 Monkeys, less popular than Chur. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get out of here. Ice hockey, more popular. There we go. I want the specific brands. I like the name brand people. I have no clue who that is. I don't know. But I feel like if any person's on here, they're going to be more than 100,000. That hunch was right. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Pink Floyd. Ooh, this one's a little bit tough. Do I think Pink Floyd has more than 300,000 monthly searches? You know what? Actually, I think it's got to be way more than that. Yeah, that wasn't even close. I don't even know what the debate was about. Royal Canin, not as many monthly searches. There we go. A specific dog breed isn't going to have like over 500K. Is Gordy, he's, I believe, a hockey player. Because I've heard of him. And I never watch hockey, so he's got to be pretty famous. But still, I don't think he's going to be over 400,000. Oh, he wasn't even close. Maybe he's not even a hockey player. Maybe he's not. Oh, we started with Chur. This is great. All right, yeah. Get 1 million in there. Mike Little. I don't know who this guy is. I've never heard of him. He's got to be lower. He has 0. What? That's got to be the guy who just made this game or whatever. That's really funny. I like that he did that. Adderall. Ooh, or driving lessons. Adderall's got to be over 500k. Yeah, that wasn't as tough as I thought it would be. Bola Cyclone. Ooh, which one is it gonna be? Okay, let me think. Cyclones hit a lot of people. You know, I've never heard of this specific cyclone, but if it hit a big island, might have a lot of searches, but still, I've never heard of it, so I'm gonna go with lower. Oh, and that's great. That's only 3,000 monthly searches. That is exactly what we want, because that means the next one, yeah, it's probably gonna be higher. We want the really high ones. Oh, Coca-Cola. Perfect. A specific brand. We love name brands around here. We love specific people we can point to. Coca-Cola versus Martin Luther King. A battle for the ages. Which one searched up more? I want to say Martin Luther King is searched up more, but I really don't think it. I mean, Coca-Cola, it's 2025. Every single month, Coca-Cola has to have more searches than Martin Luther King. Let's just be honest here. There we go. Let's go. That's probably the thumbnail, though. That's a good comparison. The harp isn't as popular as Martin Luther King. Come on. Come on. We're at 15. We're at 15. Come on, people. Let's get loud. Rakuten. I have no clue what Rakuten is. Rakuten. Is it Rakuten? Rakuten. Rakuten. Whatever it is, it's a company that's popular enough to be on this. So it's probably more. Well, we did see the guy with 0 monthly searches, but I'm going to say more. There we go. Come on. Oh, we only need 4 more. Boxer or Rakuten? Which one is... Do I think that a specific dog breed can have more than 1 million average monthly searches? That's really what this question's about. But I think the answer is yes! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Oh, Homer Simpson or Boxer? Now things are getting really spicy. Which one do I think has more searches? I really don't think Homer could have more than 1 million monthly searches, right? Like, surely not. Let's go. We're keeping the ball rolling here. Zenedine. Okay, I have no clue who this guy is, but he looks like a soccer player. Soccer player, probably popular. I feel like that's my problem. If I haven't heard of somebody, but they're on this game, I automatically assume they're popular, when that's been proven to not be the case. But still, a soccer player on this game, I'm going with higher. Yes! Barely higher, but higher still. And Robert De Niro, he's gotta have more. Right. I'm not overthinking. This is for the game. This is it. I just need Robert De Niro to have more. Moment of truth. Here we go. Yes! Yes! Let's go! That's 20. Get the bowl challenges out of here. I'm done for today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe because you don't want to miss more content. We have more coming your way, and I will see you guys next time. Come on, baby!